Switches and other power tool components have a lifespan and do go on the fritz now and then. If you've been reluctant to tackle basic electrical maintenance and repairs because of uncertainty or intimidation, stay tuned. In this video, we're going to do a simple, common repair that's within the scope of just about every DIYer's skill set, given just a very basic knowledge of fundamentals and some common sense precautions. All this and more right now here on Shop Tales and Lore. If you're a serious do-it-yourselfer or home workshop enthusiast looking for a variety of helpful content in one place, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to be notified whenever we release a new video. And if we've helped you today, please take a moment to like, share, and comment below. It helps these videos reach more folks, and your comments help others as well. Thanks again. This Sears bench grinder has been a go-to daily workhorse around our shop for nearly 60 years and still runs like a champ. We use it for a ton of different chores, from general utility grinding to precise sharpening of drill bits. The switch finally gave out recently, and even though the internal contacts seemed to be okay, there was no continuity through the switch. Let's see what's involved in replacing it. The basic process would be the same for most portable and benchtop power tools and small appliances. First, disconnect the power. Remember, this is always step one. Next, determine what has to be disassembled to gain access to the switch. Locate any related screws, clips, or other hardware to be removed. Look for hidden fasteners behind adhesive labels, nameplates, and other spots that may not be obvious at first. In this case, this cover containing the switch is held in place by just 4 sheet metal screws found at the base of the unit, 2 in front and 2 more around back. One word of caution: larger power tool and appliance motors often use capacitors to supply extra starting torque and efficiency. Capacitors can store an electrical charge even after the tool or appliance has been disconnected from the power source. We're not dealing with capacitors in this repair, but learn how to identify and safely discharge them when you encounter them. Once the cover is off, remove the retaining nut to free up the switch. The switch itself has 3 terminals, but only 2 are used in this application. The 2 leads are attached with push-type spade terminals. Since these wires were quite short, I removed the grinder from its pedestal and worked through the bottom of the housing where things are easier to access. This cover is held in place with just a single screw. One lead is part of the power cord and energizes the switch. This is the line side of the circuit. The other wire attaches to the load side of the switch and supplies power to the motor and work light when the switch is activated. This splice taps into the incoming line to power the light, but I'll clean things up a bit by replacing this old taped connection with a proper splice connector. Since the new switch uses screw terminals instead of the push-on style, we'll replace the old connectors with ring terminals designed for screws. The power cord goes to the line terminal, and the wire to the light and motor gets attached to one of the load terminals on the switch. Now we'll fasten the new switch to the top cover, replace the 4 cover screws, reinstall the bottom cover, and finally reattach the grinder to its pedestal. Let's see how we did. Well, there you have it. A simple repair to keep your power tool, small appliance, or other item in service. Hopefully, this will encourage you to do similar repairs and maintenance chores. Armed with just a little knowledge and some common sense troubleshooting, you can fix your stuff.